Oh, you're awake. No, now don't try to move. And don't try to talk. Not yet. Did the light hurt your eyes? Just nod. Okay. Sister Brenda, could you blow out a few candles, please? There. That should be better. It's not uncommon for people who have been unconscious for as long as you to be sensitive to even mild light. But don't fret. You're on the mend now. You were extremely unwell for a long while, and we were quite worried. It seemed you were very near death. We even performed last rites. We can do that because, as you can see, we're nuns. And there isn't a priest, or a man for that matter, for many days' walk. But thanks to prayer and leeches and Sister 𝙁𝙀𝙇𝙀𝙀 flogging herself in a holy petition unto our Lord, pleading for your recovery, you are alive and on the mend. God be praised. Anyway, you are here at our secluded convent of 𝙁𝙐𝙇 and her handmaidens, where you've been under our care for nearly a week now. Oh, and there's Galahad, too. You're his squire, is that correct? Yes, well, he's perfectly fine. He was sick as well, but nowhere near as sick as you were. He was delirious. He kept saying something about a holy grail. Does that sound familiar? Oh, good. Well, if you know what this holy grail is, then the chances are he's not mad, despite ranting like a lunatic. He was never clear on what he was actually going to do with it when he found it, though. Kept saying a King Arthur wanted it, but we've never heard of him, and can't see why you'd need to go to all the trouble of actually finding it. You could just say that you found it. That's what most people do with religious relics. It's much easier. But when we suggested this to him, well, Galahad got very angry. In fact, he's been rather uncooperative since he's been here. You're not going to be any trouble, are you? Good boy. You'll just let us take care of you, won't you? Oh, at this point you may wonder why you are and your wrists and ankles are chained with cushioned cuffs, which are quite comfortable, I hope you notice, into your bed. This is simply a precaution to stop you from getting up. It's nothing to worry about. You may also be curious about why Novice Brenda and Novice 𝙁𝙁𝙁𝙁 are applying lotion to your abdomen in what might seem an alarmingly familiar intrusion of your personal space. This is because Sister 𝙁𝙀𝙀𝙀, she's the nun standing behind them. She's from a place called China, but I doubt you've ever heard of it, is instructing all of our novices in a method of rehabilitative treatment, which is called massage. Apparently, kneading the muscles of a person can increase their chances and quality of recuperation. Unfortunately, Sister 𝙁𝙁𝙁𝙁 had flogged herself enough for God to grant a recovery to you by the time Sister 𝙁𝙀𝙀 thought of applying her mysterious arts to your body. But the senior sisters all agreed that younger members of our order would do well to familiarize themselves with these techniques, as long as there's no warnings against performing massage in the Bible, and we're pretty sure there aren't. And as nuns are often called upon to tend to the sick, we thought that it would be a good idea for the novice nuns to familiarize themselves with the male anatomy, so that it is less mysterious for them when they are called to tend to the sick. I know you won't mind. Just try and ignore them. It shouldn't be too hard because they have all taken a week-long vow of silence. That's a requirement of this covenant when tending. Otherwise, they run down to the dormitory and start exciting the other girls with talk of. So please just try to ignore their hands as they work the lotion into the hard muscles of your abdomen. And please, try not to make eye contact with them. Although most 18-year-old girls are perhaps familiar with the man and his. As nuns, they are, as you would expect, somewhat sheltered and unworldly when it comes to things like that. As you can see, they are both blushing. Please, don't look them in the eye. It would only add to their embarrassment. Would you do me a favor? Please, would you close your eyes? Good boy. You may have noticed that your pubes has been shaved off. No, close your eyes. That was because Sister 𝙁𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 has introduced this covenant to the benefits of something called holistic medicine. No one has any body hair in this covenant because apparently it can be used to cure all types of maladies. When we tried to get Sir Galahad's, explaining that it was for medicine, he called us filthy witches. I can't talk of that man. I really can't. Okay, Brenda and 𝙁𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, I think that you have saturated his torso well enough. Wouldn't you agree, Sister 𝙂𝙀? Okay, now proceed to rub the lotion into his thighs. Novice Brenda, take his right leg, and Novice 𝙁𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, if you could concentrate on his left leg. For the moment, concentrate on the outer thighs. Notice how his toes twitch at your touch? That's because every part of a person's body is connected to every other part of their body. That's why massaging people can have surprising benefits in terms of their physical and emotional well-being. Don't look alarmed, novices. It's not going to leap up and bite you. It's currently in its dormant, non-aggressive state and is no threat to anyone. No doubt our poor patient here is too bewildered to become inflamed with sinful thoughts. But if you do find yourself starting, I want you to know it's all right. It's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a perfectly natural reaction to massage and has nothing to do with sinful desires whatsoever. Yes, girls, I'm sure the other girls who've tended to him have been quite enthusiastic in their attempts to describe using only sign language. Thank goodness you have no paper to draw on in your dormitories. It is true that numerous times our patient here did indeed get. However, as he was unconscious at the time, his enlargement was really an involuntary response. As he is conscious right now, there is no need to worry. But if you do, it's totally okay. I can see you're nervous. I'm going to hold your hand. Feel me holding your hand. There's nothing to worry about. Good boy. Why are you so startled? Please, just lie back and close your eyes. Is it because other girls have been tending you while you've been in a tumescent state? Well, I hope you understand that it was necessary for their education. Suppose a patient came in and needed urgent care and the nuns who were tending to him were too perturbed by the sight of he might die. Please, for the good of medicine, would you please stop struggling and close your eyes? That's a good boy. I'm going to hold your hand again now. Good boy. Yes, that's it, girls. Rub the lotion in firmly. The muscles there are quite firm, so you can be as rough as you like.